Hi, I'm Cookie, and I had a dream that we'd all be here. Just two of you? Okay, we can roll like that. Let's do this. This is round one, and that means you get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. A Brazilian environmental group launched a campaign in 2009 to save the rainforest by urging people to pee in blank. Now, use your device to enter a bluff that you think will fool your opponent into thinking it's true. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now! Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device. All right, who picked what? They believe saving the Earth should be a #1 priority. And the rest of the board goes unselected. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a road trip. When on the Hawaiian island of Molokai, be sure to visit the Hula Hua post office where you're able to mail blank without using a package. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. And that means some of these didn't get picked. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Anthropophobia is the constant fear of your blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, what did everyone pick? And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. Now it's round two, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Johnny Depp was made an honorary member of the Comanche Nation and given a descriptive Comanche name. His Comanche name, Mawume, means blank. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. Which is short for man who shifts into white face makeup time after time. And nobody picked the other lies up there. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In 1988, George H.W. Bush celebrated Halloween by dressing up as blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of it. Okay, here you go, find the truth. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And we're done. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a road trip. When in the North Shore Mountains near Vancouver, British Columbia, be sure to climb the unusually named peak called Blank Mountain. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me. Okay, here are your choices. Let's see what everybody selected. And I agree, I mean, it's just messing up a perfectly good flat area. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. This is the final fibbage. One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? Luckily, the ponytail survived. And that means... Hi, I'm your host, Cookie, and please know I would fall on my sword for you guys. Just not on the sharp side. Two-player game, huh? Just got real. Let's do this. This is round one. You'll get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your lie, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. A man in Milford, Iowa got fired from his job after he used a blank to dislodge his Twix bar from the office vending machine. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie. All right, where's the truth? All right, who picked what? And nobody picked the other lies up there. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. King Henry IV of Castile had the embarrassing nickname Henry the Blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, let's take a look. And that means some of these didn't get picked. All right, pick a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a road trip. When in Marfa, Texas, check out the unusual art piece shaped like a blank store built right in the middle of the desert. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, who picked what? And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting! Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Actor Eddie Murphy released a dance song in 1982 titled Boogie in Blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Let's see what everybody selected. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. The Snickers candy bar was named after its creator's blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. And we're done. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In autumn 2013, a company that owns parking lots in England temporarily allowed drivers to pay for parking not with money, but with blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, what did everyone pick? And the rest of the board goes unselected. For the final fibbage. Just one final question, and it's worth triple. Good luck. Here's your final fibbage question. Product name of the gas neutralizer pad that you insert into your underwear made by the Solutions That Stick company. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. And that means... Hi, I'm Cookie, and I sincerely want to get this insincerity started. 2 players? Great. The faster the game goes, the sooner I can work on my porcelain doll collection. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Alright, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. It's time for a road trip. While in Florence, New Jersey, be sure to check out the auto repair shop, which, according to its owner, has an operational toilet once owned by blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. Well, don't you feel foolish. And we're done. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. When soccer player Stefan Schwarz signed with Sunderland in 1999, the team made sure that his contract specifically prohibited him from traveling to blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, who picked what? He was hoping to take a commercial flight to outer space, or as they call it in Europe, footspace. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. PETA has asked officials in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania to replace Punxsutawney Phil, the Groundhog Day groundhog, with blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. The real name of the internet's famous grumpy cat is blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, who picked what? Thank you, WikiLeaks. And that means some of these didn't get picked. All right, pick a category. It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's the question. Evergreen Cemetery includes an odd statue of Jesus wearing blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick? Evergreen Cemetery is, of course, in Texas. And we're done. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Gloucestershire, England is home to the Cotswold Olympics, the highlight of which is the traditional blank kicking competition. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. And nobody picked the other lies up there. Welcome to the final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. The Michelin Man's strange official name. Enter your lies now. Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. Let's see what everybody selected. Well, you guys blew it. But now it's hard to see him as anything but a bibendum. And nobody fell for this one.
We are ready for start of game. We are on.
Attention, there are flowers. Flowers have been delivered from a prisoner. So if anyone's expecting flowers from a prisoner, they're at the front desk. Thank you.
Okay, and we are frosting the cake, and we want it to sound delicious and go. People have, like, it's very clear.
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. Okay, I want you two to shake hands. Harder. Harder. Everybody's got their screws. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by
the San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. Hang on tight, we're in for a ride.
Get ready, time for question one.
Kicking things off, Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Player 1. This is gonna hurt. Player 2. Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Let's try. His acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, If Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages, the McCona Industrial Age, the McCona Middle Ages, or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Player 1, watch the clock. Player 2. The Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Say hello to, brought to you by the letter Unibrow.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Player 2, you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds. Damn, that time just flew by. Player 1, your screw worked out. Don't stop there. Get some more cash. Player 1, the Count would be so disappointed. Here's what a right answer looks like. Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows! And yet, none of them have ever blinked. Coming up next, Duck, Duck, Swan? Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Player 2, wait for it. Wait for it. Player 1. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college.
5 fingers.
It's time for The Man in the Backwards Yellow Hat, and it's a dis or dat. Player 2. You seem to be behind, so why don't you play this dis or dat? I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber, or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the square button. If it's Curious George, press the circle button. Player 1. Try to lock in your answer before Player 2, because if Player 2 gets it wrong, but you get it right, you'll steal that cash. Ready? Let's go. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a fire escape. Arrested for falsely reporting a fire. At the house. Got high on ether. Fed a bugle to an ostrich. Went to a Brazilian brothel. You were a couple of bananas short of a bunch. I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. Let's say so long to round 1. Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. And remember, our wrong answer to the game is still out there waiting to be picked. Okay then, here we go. Why not try Dumber and Dumberer 2? So there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. It's so obvious. Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise. Players 1 and 2? No, but speaking of otter, get it? You just won! The greatest hits of the San Francisco Otter Choir. Hailed as one of the top 3 otter choirs in the world, the San Francisco Otter Choir will astound you with their covers of Little Red Corvette and The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Today's wrong answer of the game is accompanied by an $8,000 cash bonus. Have at it.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Try this on for size. Let it go, let it go, let it go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Players 1 and 2? 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah blah blah, he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
Pucker up for Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Player 2. Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. Player 1. That answer has a hole in it. This one's called Wine or Lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Player 2. This is right. Oops, this is white, which is wrong. Player 1. Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. And on its way, I want to lick and roll all night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? Players 1 and 2? An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Welcome to the attack. When you see... Okay, if that's how you want it, here's the clue. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck. Player 2 is our winner! Hey, Player 2 looks like he came out with a fairly sound victory. Now listen to this sound.
You don't know Jack!
I am Cookie Masterson, and I shaved my nipples for this, so let's hurry before it grows back. Like, we need to get moving now. 2 players? What happened? Did you lose your pieces to Battleship? You all take care of those screws now. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button, and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big.
Startup game has been activated. We are on!
Has anyone seen Nate Shapiro? He hasn't come into the office in like 15 years.
Whoa, dude! What the f*** are you eating, man?
Just some f***ing baby carrots, bro.
Whoa! But they look like big carrots, only way f***ing smaller.
That's just f***ing...
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and anybody know how long you have to cook a chupacabra? Three players, and not one of you thought to bring me flowers. Nice. There's your hardware. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
Team Sasquatch, a new drama on the Angst Network. He's mysterious, he's elusive, and he drives the girls wild. Like him. Mondays at 8.
Pick the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to win a fabulous prize and big cash. Hang on tight, we're in for a ride.
Get ready, time for question 1.
Right off the top, not so smart Alec. What is Alec Baldwin most likely to scream at a dude with a camera who works as part of the paparazzi? F*** you, you f***ing paparazza! I'll f*** you in the ass, evil paparazzo! Get f***ed with the paparazzi! Or, I'll break your f***ing camera with my paparazzas! Player 2, watch that clock! Players 1 and 3? This is so f***ing wrong. Let me show you something. The singular term for paparazzi is paparazzo. And as a rule, paparazzi are borderline vile, but you still shouldn't f*** them in the f***ing... That's just sinking to their level.
Oh, Mama gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Here we have Drake a leg. Ah! Oh my god, for a second there I thought I saw my ventriloquist dummy Billy O'Brien again. I've been having visions of him just showing up at the most inopportune times. Ah!
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me. It really is you.
It's always me, you dunny.
I was hoping you were just a mirage.
A mirage that we're not in a desert. Oh, speaking of which, where would you be if you saw me as a mirage in the Gobi Desert? Pakistan, Mongolia, Peru, or Mexico?
Player 2? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Players 1 and 3? Well, I've seen worse. Smart people choose this. Yes, the Gobi Desert is in China and Mongolia. Just don't sneak up on me anymore, Billy.
Okay, no trottling. Someday I'm gonna murder you.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Nothing, I didn't say anything.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
I call this one shacking up. Where should a large shacko be worn on Shaq O'Neal? His extra large ears, his big feet, his large head, or his massive hands? Player 1, watch the top. Players 1 and 2? Shackos are a military-style hat with a large feather in the front, often worn by marching band leaders. It would be the most ridiculous thing he's worn since Kazam. Player 3? Do you believe in big feet? Well, you should, because you just won an autographed poster of Ketor, the sexy Sasquatch star of Team Sasquatch on the Angst Network. If you think Bigfoot was sexy before, you ain't seen nothing yetty. This wrong answer of the game has netted you an extra 4,000. Congratulations. Next up, Russian ladies looking for young men. And stop the train, it's a this or that. Player 1. Why don't you play this this or that and see if you can catch up? I am going to list off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's something that happens to Anna Karenina in Tolstoy's classic novel, Anna Karenina, or a Justin Timberlake song. If it's Anna Karenina, press the square button. If it's Justin Timberlake, press the circle button. Now, the rest of you need to hear this. Lock in your answers before player 1, because if player 1 gets it wrong, everyone who got it right will split the cash. We good? Here we go. Adultery. Childbirth. Murder. Amnesia. Suicide. Future sex. Nothing else. Good, but not Justin Timberlake good. I keep meaning to reread Anna Karenina, but I've been waiting for a time when I really want to fall into a deep, deep depression. It's time for Would He or Wouldn't He? What would it mean if Woody Allen were an alleged pedorthist? He's been accused of touching shoes, he's been accused of touching grapes, he's been accused of touching player 2. Ah, crap. Players 1 and 3? A pedorthist is a doctor or healthcare professional who focuses on feet, especially shoes and inserts that can help with pain relief. And look, I'm not saying he's a shoe doctor, and I'm not saying he's not a shoe doctor, but the one thing we can all agree on is that The Curse of the Jade Scorpion was a terrible movie. Round 1 is in the books, and player 3 is at the front of the class. For the time being, don't forget in round 2, all the cash is doubled. And let's see some screwing out there. You didn't come here to make friends. Here's one for you. Pup all night. Considering their lifespans, which dog from the first Puppy Bowl would be the least likely to be alive to watch Puppy Bowl 11? That adorable poodle puppy, that adorable Great Dane puppy, that adorable Dachshund puppy, or that adorable pug puppy? Player 2, check please. Players 1 and 3. One right answer coming up. As a general rule, the bigger the dog, the shorter the lifespan. So the Great Dane with a life expectancy of about 7 years is, probably not going to make it. Oh, we're going to get some angry posts on our Facebook page about this question, I can tell. But it's not my fault we live in a world where horrible things happen.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Next, beautiful millionaires are just so relatable. Say the incredibly down-to-earth Jennifer Lawrence decides to go skydiving. If on her way down to Earth she reaches terminal velocity, what down-to-earth thing might you hear her say? Player 1, who are you gonna screw? You yanked out your screw, you got us all excited, and then you just sat there. Lame. Can we continue now? Player 3, that was quality. Player 2, let this be a lesson to you. Oh, honestly. A falling object or adorable movie star that has reached its terminal velocity will not speed up anymore on its descent before hitting the ground. It's falling as fast as it can. But even if she fell to her death, I bet Jennifer Lawrence would leave the most adorable crater.
Follow me down to the sea.
Coming up next, Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
closely associated with Miranda and Ariel? Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Player 3, who gets your screw? The screw is in you, player 2. 5 seconds to make a choice. Miranda and Ariel are two of the larger moons of Uranus. And you can't have moons without Uranus. Hey, we were supposed to have a tuba there to accentuate the butt joke. Where's the tuba guy?
He was in a car accident on the way over, Cookie. He's dead.
Hey, trombone guy made it! Sorry, player 3, the screw had other plans. Up next, Ay caramba! I'm a cold-blooded killer! Say Bart Simpson decides to start going around attacking authority figures with his slingshot. If it turns out like the story of David and Goliath, what might happen? Player 2, who's gonna get that screw? If you're gonna whip it out, you gotta stick it in faster than that, my friend. Let's try to forget that ever happened. Player 1. Whoa, whoa! Player 3. Any last words? Too late. Watch how easy this is. David slays Goliath after slinging a stone into the middle of the giant's forehead. So that's how Principal Skinner might meet his untimely demise as well. But it really wouldn't be that much of a loss. Springfield is literally crawling with people who sound exactly like him. And on its way, I'm gonna need 2 oceans of calamine lotion stat. If the 80s hair band Poison were like poison ivy, what part of them would give people a rash? The fumes from their hairspray, the oil in their makeup, the silk on their rockin' clothes, or the ink in their tattoos? Watch the clock. Players 1, 2, and 3. Coming in contact with the oil on a poison ivy plant is what causes the skin to break out in a rash. So if the band Poison were similar, it would probably be best not to touch their oily makeup. In fact, it's probably best not to touch any part of the band Poison. You have no idea where they've been for the past 25 years. Brace yourself. Well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. Climb time. What did these guys climb? Good luck. Player 3 takes the win! Player 3, famous, fleeting, and similar victories. 1 minute, players 1 and 2 are humbled like the dogs they are, and the next, they're telling you,
You don't know Jack!
I am Cookie Masterson, and I shaved my nipples for this, so let's hurry before it grows back. Hi, I'm your host, Cookie Masterson, or as I was known in high school, The Streak. 5 of you I see. Did you make a reservation? No? That's okay, we'll figure it out. Let's do this. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Alright, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. Allgrim Acres is a 9-hole miniature golf course oddly located in an Illinois blank. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool the other players into believing it. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now! Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, there are your choices. Find the truth and enter it on your device by touching the answer you want. Okay, what did everyone pick? It's hard to get your ball out of the cup, though. Those holes are 6 feet deep. And that means this lie didn't get picked. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In In 2013, researchers at the University of Tokyo developed the incendiary reflection, a mirror that makes it look like you're blank. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. And the rest of the board goes unselected. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a celebrity tweet. 12:44 a.m., the 10th of December 2013. At Simon Cowell tweeted, "Still not sure what a blank is." Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Pick something. Let's see what everybody selected. Lots of suckers on that one. Well, you guys blew it. And that means some of these didn't get picked. Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. All right, pick a category. No, that's okay, I've got it. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a road trip. Went on a spring break trip to Dongyang, China. Be sure to try their eggs cooked in blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, who picked what? Well, don't you feel foolish. For a healthier option, try egg white cooked in gluten-free young boy urine. And that means... Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In a 1999 interview with Us Weekly, actress Lucy Liu revealed that she once had sex with a blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And nobody picked the other lies up there. Time to pick a category. It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's the question. Cambridge University economist Ha-Joon Chang holds an unpopular opinion. He insists that the blank changed the world more than the internet. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. It's time for the final fibbage. Just one final question, and it's worth triple. Good luck. Here's your final fibbage question. When Milton Bradley first acquired the rights to it, the game Twister was called this. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, let's take a look. And we're done. Welcome to the game. I'm your host, Cookie, and I'm the not strong, not silent type. 5 players! I'm supposed to ring this bell every time there's a 5-player game. I usually forget. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Alright, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. Miraculously, a man in Longview, Washington